guys, I'm Alicia. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a great day so far. Today we're going to be talking about bank accounts in Canada, banking in Canada. My aim for this video is to leave you with an understanding of how to open a bank account in Canada and tell you what the main bank accounts in Canada are. So in Canada, you have the right to open a bank account even if you do not have a job, you have no money to put in it right away, you've been bankrupt in the past, or you have poor credit score rating. So in order to open a bank account out here, you have to go to the bank and open a bank account in person. You cannot do this online. Except I think Tangerine now, they allow you to open a bank account online. But if it's like a Scotiabank or an RBC, they will ask you to come to the bank in person along with original identity pieces. Just make sure you set up an appointment before you go to them so that you don't waste time. Any two documents that I'm going to mention right now. That is a Canadian driver's license, a social insurance card, a permanent resident or a citizenship card, or your foreign, like your home country, your passport. So you have to take two pieces of ID and go to them. Now again, different banks have different rules, plus they're always evolving. So before you call them up and you want to set up a bank account and you know which bank you want to get your bank account from, just call them up and ask them the documents that they need, and that will be great. Also, if you want to open something super quickly and you don't have the time to go to the bank, Tangerine is amazing. I use Tangerine right now. Everything's online. I anyway hate going to banks. You just need to pick up your phone, call them up, and because they do not have outlets, they are great at answering calls quickly and solving your problem then and there. One thing to remember is that they do not really need an address proof for you to open a bank account, but if you are providing your address, they are going to verify it. So you will need to provide your electricity bill or any bill that has your name on it. So if you're a newcomer, that's going to be kind of difficult because you're not going to have address proof, or you may have it, but most of I didn't. So banks in Canada make you pay a monthly fee to them for you to keep them money with them, which I found super funny because we didn't do that in India. Except I think credit unions. Now even among credit unions, I know that Coast Capital Saving is free and Tangerine is free. You're not going to be paying banking fees to Tangerine. So yeah, that's something you'd want to check out too before you zero down on which bank you want to open your bank account in. Now let's get into the main types of Now let's get into the main types of bank accounts. The main type of bank accounts in Canada are checkings and savings. Your checking account is usually the most important bank account because this is the account where you can withdraw your money from. Like you can basically write checks from this account, to use your debit card with this account. They usually have lower transactional fees than the savings account, and you need to have a checkings account if you're receiving payroll deposits. That is, if your employer is sending direct deposits of your salary to your bank account, which often happens. Savings or investment accounts are helpful if you want to save money and get investments on it, and they provide higher interest than checking accounts. But with the savings account, you can only make certain amount of withdrawals, certain type of withdrawals, or no withdrawals at all. That's why it's really important to have a checkings account, because that's like your day-to-day banking account. For your debit and your credit card, the person who's assisting you to open a bank account in whatever bank you want, they're gonna ask you if you want a credit card and a debit card, or a credit card or a debit card, and then you can just tell them what you want, and then they ship it to your address, or they just give it to you in the bank itself, or you can go collect it. So yeah, it's banking in Canada, it's pretty straightforward. It's the same thing that happens in different countries, but the only thing that you need to pay attention to before opening a bank account is their monthly fees, the amount of interest that they offer, and their reputation in Canada. So I hope this video was super clear. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave your comments in the comment section below. I have never not replied to a comment. I always reply to them. I'm really good at it. I really enjoy doing that. Also, please subscribe to me. I really put in a lot of effort to make these videos, and Like, if you found this informative, the least you can do is hit the subscribe button. It really motivates me to make more videos. And if you want to learn more, my aim for this channel is really just to make a life of a newcomer easy. So if you hit the bell icon, you will get more content for me, which is gonna be great, so we can see each other very often. And then if you comment here, I'm also probably going to know you, which will be so nice. But yeah, if you like the video, hit a thumbs up, and I will see you soon. Bye.